Okay, so now that we've done our creative, we've done our offer, and you're ready to rock and roll. You're ready to get on your ads manager and start testing. Okay, so your ads manager should look like this. Um, Run ads. Okay, cool. This is your ads manager. So I'm gonna make myself a little bit smaller here, and we're gonna get started. So create ad. Now, what you want to be optimizing for, the campaign objective is obviously leads, right? So you click leads. You can click this one right here. That's fine. I usually do this. Actually, just copy me, okay? Just copy me and get your leads in, okay? Cool. So I'm gonna quickly explain this. Now, a campaign means the overview, right? Campaign is where you select your scheduling, so when you're gonna run the ads, and your budget. Okay, this is where you select both of them. So let's name this campaign 24-hour leads. Now you can name it whatever you want. You can name, because you're going to be running ads for more than 24 hours. So I'd recommend naming it just campaign 1, maybe campaign 1. Cool. Right, and turn this on. Advanced campaign budget, turn it on. Leave it at $20 a day. Just you can do whatever you like. You can even go up to $50 if you want. I'd recommend you do more than 2 ads, if you're doing $50 a day. But yeah, so I'm gonna leave it at $20 a day. Just don't go below 5. So leave it, if you want to spend $5, you can. You're just gonna see results a lot slower. Okay, so $20 is easy. You're gonna see some results very fast. So especially with the type of creatives you're running. So that's the campaign. The next thing you have to do is click on this one. That's the ad set. Now the ad set is basically the audience. Now what I want you to do is, instead of, I'm going to walk you through how to test different audiences and all that, but for the purpose of the video and for the purpose of this challenge that we're doing, I'm just going to leave it broad, and we're going to do 25 miles within your city. So the city that I'm doing it in is Lansing. So okay, now instant forms is what I want you to be doing as well. So don't go website. You're not ready for all of that yet. Don't be sending them to your website. Okay, send them to instant forms. Get the details in so you can call them. Okay. I'm just gonna select my page over here. So you're gonna, if you haven't selected a page, they're gonna ask you to accept the terms and conditions. So go ahead and accept those as well. Here we go. So 26th, normally what you'd want to do is, once you're over here, you'd want to select the next day. So don't, usually what I try to do is put it at either 2 a.m. Or 3 a.m. the next day. So it's the 25th for me today, so I'll be 2 a.m. the next day. And after that, what you want to go and do is go to location. So I'm in New Zealand right now, so that's why it's doing that. Select your city. Yeah, make sure that you select the city. There we go, and it's going to be 25 miles now. Yeah, leave that. Okay, cool. Let's go to creative. Let's do the $100 off. Okay, now this is your first creative. I'll show you how to add the second one as well. I would switch this off. Yeah, go down, go to add creative, add media, add image. I've already uploaded my images. Just want to make sure that's right. Okay, so this is important. So when you're creating your Canva, when you're creating your ad on Canva, I want you to make sure that when you go ahead and create design, I want you to make sure that you select this option, Instagram post, and make sure that what you create is 1080 by 1080. And the reason for that is because then when you run the ad on Facebook, it's gonna show, it's not gonna look like this, right? So if you click original here, it's gonna look like this on stories, and it's gonna look okay on feed as well, right? So that's why I want you to do that. Cool. Leave all the optimization on, that's fine. Cool. Now let's get into this this is where it might get a little bit, you know, like you might get a little pissed off, you might get a little annoyed, but I'm gonna walk you through it, okay? So primary text, that's the stuff that goes up here. Headline, that's the stuff that goes over here. Now this, in my opinion, and the first line of this is really the only things that matter. People don't really read anything after that. If they see you're creative, they understand what it's about, they don't really care to read. Especially in like local, like service-based businesses. So we're gonna select get offer there, and let's type something up here. So for the primary text, you gotta select something that gets their attention, right? So click get offer to claim your $100 off. Right. After that, what you want to go ahead and do is talk about the headline. Now the headline is pretty important, but for the headline, it has to just flow, right? So you've already mentioned moving within the place that you're going to be doing your moves on and you already mentioned your offer. So what you want to do with the headline is just help them kind of navigate where to go. They already know it's an ad, but it just helps. Like call to actions always help. So what you want to say here is, and then over here on the description you can say get $100 off your move, and then you can go ahead and click. Let me just make myself smaller here. You can just go ahead, go there. Yeah. Now let's see how that looks. Okay, so over here, once you click advanced preview, you can see how it looks on the Facebook feed. You can see how it looks on the Instagram feed, and as you can see on the Facebook feed, looks pretty good. Most of your leads will come from Facebook. Looks professional, looks pretty good. Yeah. That's what's next. So the form is basically a list of questionnaire that they fill out, and it's quite important because it reduces, it makes them feel more professional. It makes them feel like, oh, they're actually getting a good service, and it also gives you context as to what the lead is about, so you can call them immediately or you can follow up with them with context, right? So I've already gone and done a form here, but I'm going to create a new one with you. Let's go ahead and create that. What you can do is go into settings first, make it open so that people can send it. It's quite important. Let's just call it this, doesn't really matter. What you want to do is more volume is good. Intro, so with the intro, just leave your image, that's fine, it'll be the image on your ad. Want $100 off your move. Please answer a few questions and our experts movers will reach out within the hour. Now I want you guys, I'll go through the follow-up later on, but it is important that you follow up. So go full name. Now okay, so that's the greeting. Now we're going into the questions, right? So the questions, what you want to ask is, the first one is move type. Yeah. And on over here, you can talk about apartment. You can say 2 to 3 bedroom house. You can say 4+ bedroom house. You can say office relocation. Or you can even say junk removal, or that's up to you, right? You can put it whatever you want. Don't put too many options. And then you can add another question, and you can ask whether they have any big items, pianos, fridges, etc. Right? That gives whatever questions that come to mind that you'd need to know before you give them an estimate. That's what you want to ask them, right? And then you have your full name. You ask okay, so that's here. I'm going to show you exactly how this form is going to look. So after they click on the ad, they're going to get this question: $100 off your move. Please answer a few questions, and our expert movers will reach out within the hour. Okay, and then they're going to get this, and then once they answer this, the next question is going to be any big items. They're going to answer that as well, and then you're going to ask them for their contact information. So for their contact information, what you want to say is, please let us know how to best reach you. Yeah. So we can confirm. Oh, just yeah. That's fine. And then you want to put their phone as well. So go to contact fields here, put their phone number so they can put their phone. Nothing else is really required. Let's go ahead. Privacy policy. Now they're going to ask for privacy policy. If you don't have a website privacy policy, what I recommend is just going select Facebook privacy policy and just clicking that one, and then go over here, click that, copy it, and go back over here and paste it, and then you can call this privacy policy. Yep. And message for the lead. So this is when after the lead basically goes through your ad, it goes through the questions, and what you want to tell them after, right? So you can say something like 90% there. We will be in touch to confirm your $100 off. Please keep your phone handy, and our expert movers will be in touch within the hour. Okay. Now, okay, so this is quite important. You can either send them to your website after this, just to add more social proof if you already have a website, or you can just tell them to call your business. I recommend this as well, because if they want to move and they want to move fast and they want to see more prices, this is a good thing to ask for, right? But yeah, okay. So that's basically it for this, and yeah, that's pretty much it for the form. I want you to create that form, so don't do what I just did, but save that form, create it, and then select that form. And that's pretty much it. So now that you've done your form, let's go ahead and duplicate this, quickly duplicate it so you can add the other creative and change up the primary text. So let's go over here, delete this ad. We're gonna call this one the 60-second quote, because that's the other offer. You want to go into add image, and that's, there we go. Oh, yep, that's the one. Go into original. Okay, now access your 60-second estimate. Now, there are ways you can automate an estimate to be sent out, is actually what we do for our clients, where we send out, as soon as someone fills in a lead like this and they go through the form, they get emailed an SMS, a quote, an estimate based on the pricing of the specific client. So I'm not sure, like if you're not sure how to do that, I guess just email me or book a call with me, and we can figure that out for you as well. But that's in the scale side of things. But if you want leads in the next 24 hours, that's not necessary. What I recommend you do is just get the leads in and call them as quick as possible. Just keep an eye on the leads, keep an eye on your Facebook ads manager, and call them as soon as possible. 60-second free estimate. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Cool. So that's basically it. Those are your two creatives, and what I was talking to you about with the broad targeting and the interest targeting. So with the ad sets, like I said, they're basically audiences, right? This stuff right here, that's basically an audience. So just leave it at broad. Make sure that your creatives line up with the specific ones that I'm doing here. And yeah, just ignore this for the minute. The form's done. Right, so after your form is done and after your creatives are, you've made sure your creatives are good, what I recommend you guys do is go ahead and click the X. Go ahead and make sure that everything is set up right. Okay, so I've made stupid mistakes when launching ads, and I don't want you to do the same. So something I would say is check for spelling errors, check whether your form is connected, check whether your page is connected, right? This stuff is important. So you can go ahead and go to edit here. This is where you edit the actual ads. So just double check everything that we talked about, right? Make sure that your page, your specific page is connected. Make sure that the budget and the scheduling is on time. So it's the 25th today, so 26th at 2 a.m. it's going to start running. Your location's good. Yep, that's done. Okay, now let's go and double check your spelling as well. Make sure that all your spelling is correct. Make sure that you look professional. Make sure that this looks good. Yep. Cool. Make sure that the call to action is there. Yep. Now let's go over here. Your form should come up as well, so you can select your form and just make sure it's good. And yep, that's pretty much it. So after you're done with that, what I want you to do is basically go over here and you can publish, review and publish, and within few minutes you start spending a couple of dollars, and you should be getting your first leads in before your $10 is spent, with if you've done everything right. Okay, so, and also something to understand is that so when results come in, it'll come in over here. You can select different. I've got a custom form as well. I've got a custom column that I've done so that I can see exactly where the drop-offs are, but that's a bit too detailed for you guys, so I'd recommend just going performance and seeing where the results are. So when the results come in, you're gonna have a download option here, and you're gonna be able to download all the leads within that have come in with a CSV file. And then what I want you to do is basically go onto your Google Drive and create an Excel spreadsheet, and then import leads from there itself. So you can go here, create a Google Sheet, and you can import once the lead comes in, and then you can call the leads up. Cool. All right, so one thing that a lot of people forget to do is follow up immediately. Now you can have automation tools like Make.com or Zapier. Yeah, Zapier and Make.com, what they would do for you is once lead comes in, instead of you having to manually go ahead and download it, you can set up automations. You can set up automations that will give you and the lead some kind of email, some kind of notification, so that you can you actually don't lose the job, right? And we set this all up for you as well if you are a client of ours. But yeah, so basically, doing all of this, I hope this helps. I hope you guys actually take something away from this and implement it, because I guarantee you this can get you jobs within the next 48 to 72 hours, but leads for sure within the next 24 hours. And I want you to call all of them, and if nothing happens, I want you to go ahead and roast me in the comments. That's how confident I am that this will work for your moving company. So like and subscribe, don't forget. And if you are doing over 100K with your moving company and you want to scale, you want these systems, you want us to personally implement certain systems for you, you want a much better kind of acquisition channel and leads coming in consistently, then go to our website, smartmover.io, and book a call with me personally so that I can see if we can actually help you and get you scaling. So we're only looking for partners. We're only looking for people that actually have a vision in mind and want to grow their moving company. And yeah, so hope this helped. Hope you get a lot of leads, and I hope you get a lot of jobs, and increase the budgets as they go. Make sure that you do more than 2 creatives after the creatives start working.
test your own as well. But yeah, hope this helped. Peace.